Alright guys, it's Russ from RussHowePTI.com. Very tired. What was I thinking, trying to do a cool entrance for you guys? Today I got a supplement review. Do you want to call these supplements? More like a product review. A few weeks ago I was got in contact by a company called Nip and Man, and they sent me a message saying, Russ, will you do one of your reviews for our range? So now we get sent a lot of products, a lot of supplements on our blog to review, and probably shouldn't say this on video, but the one thing we're always very clear on is we give honest reviews, and I always send a message back saying, you know what, we'll review your stuff, but as long as it's a review. A lot of these guys want sales videos, and I always say we're not going to recommend something that we don't actually think is good. The reason I can tell a good company is that they'll come back and say, that's fine, just give your review. If you don't like it, that's cool, because they've got faith in their products. And these guys, to be fair to them, they came straight back to me and said, Russ, we don't want a sales video, we just want you to talk about our range, maybe what you like, what you don't like, that sort of thing. So fair play to them straight away, right? That's why we've made a bit of time here in the gym at the end of the day to talk about their range, and I've got a blog post for you going a bit more in depth. So first of all, we've got 5 things. I'm going to talk about what I like and what I don't like. It's a mixed bag, guys. Let me just separate these. You'll see why in a moment. These 3 over here, what this company does, it's more like sort of lotions and creams than supplements. It's a bit of an unusual one, which is why I was so keen to give it a go, to trial it, you know, and see what happened. These 3 over here we got are not my favorites, okay? This tends to be sort of what we got, like facial scrub, daily moisturizer, anti-aging, no wrinkle stuff. As the ingredients are great, you know what? It's just I'm not the sort of guy that anyone who knows me will say I'm not the sort of guy that likes to, you know, moisturisers and anti-wrinkle cream and that sort of thing. It's just not my area. It's not something I'm interested in. So these 3 were not my favourites. Cool names though they do have. Manotox, for instance, is a great one for an anti-wrinkle cream. The ingredients are fantastic, and what I would like to say before we move on to these 2 is, if you're the sort of guy that is into buying sort of, you know, Nivea for men and what's the other one called, Dove, that sort of stuff, then these are as good, if not better. The ingredients are fantastic. You've got like sort of sea minerals and that. It's everything which they're claiming on here. There's no unjustified hype. It's fantastic. It's just, it's not my sort of thing. So I'm going to push them to one side, and I want to focus on these. These 2 things are very useful. This one I'm going to talk about first, and we're going to save my favorite till last. Bicep Fix, again another great name, right? This thing here, the reason it came second, I'll explain as we go on, but this is a very simple product. This is a moisturizing cream. It's got caffeine in to increase elasticity and basically make your arms look a little bit more toned, increase the tone of the skin. All you do is just sort of squirt a little dot on your arm and rub it into your biceps in a circular motion. You do that twice a day. Now, as you guys know, whenever I do reviews, I don't just look at the ingredients and say, yeah, awesome. I'll actually use this shit. I've been using this for about 3-4 weeks now, I think, since we got the initial product. 3 weeks, I think. And I've been using this every day, after every workout, every morning, depending when the product asks you to use it. So, as well as looking at the ingredients, we've got like a first-hand opinion here. So, we really took our time with this, as with all our other supplements, because we like the way the company were very honest about wanting a good review. With this type of thing, I have noticed good results. All right, I'm going to say straight away, this is my second favourite for good reason. I have noticed good results with it, but the reason it came second is because, perhaps unfairly, because it's a category of cream which has a bad reputation. It is a little bit, I guess people can be falsely, I'm not saying it's false advertising, there's very little hype on this, but it's falsely misinterpreted in the media sometimes. You ever seen these adverts on TV where the girl, who's clearly a model, is rubbing cream into her abs, and then the voiceover guy comes on and says, this cream will make your skin look tighter and firmer. In people's heads, people who are out of shape, watching that are thinking, so cancel my gym membership and stop eating healthy and just get that cream. And all of a sudden, if you're out of shape and you start using that cream, you're still going to be out of shape. You're just going to be out of shape and a bit moist. But yeah, there's no hype on this, which I like, but it's in that category again, which a lot of people might look at this and think, so if I want biceps, I just use this cream. It's not a miracle pill, obviously. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But it is good. I've noticed good results. Like I say, it does increase the tone in the area, but only if you're already training, you're already dieting, you're getting the most out of your supplements. It's a good extra, okay? But let's talk about this one. I saved this till last because this is my favorite one. I actually carry this around in my bag now, in my gym bag. This isn't just for a review. I use this all the time now. I've given this to a couple of the lads in the gym as well. Jim, who I work with here, loved this stuff when he tried it. Dave as well, a lot of you guys know Dave Stidall, strength and conditioning coach, who I work alongside here in my gym. He was having a bad day, you know, he said my shoulder, I think it was his shoulder, he said my shoulder's killing. And I said, well, just so happens I've got this, review this, and it's just like a roll-on deodorant. And I said, before I could say just put a little bit on, he went nuts. And about 20 seconds later he paid for it. This is, think along the lines of deep heat. It will heat the muscle, soothe the muscle. It's fantastic after a workout. I love this thing. Again, like with all the other products, the ingredients are sound, but this is something which a lot of people, if you train hard, you train heavy, or you're doing HIIT style, you leave in the gym and your muscles are aching, I'd highly recommend you pick some of this stuff up. I'm going to actually buy this and use this, you know, full time. This is part of my routine now. I'm that impressed with it, seriously. But yeah, it's just like a roll-on deodorant. You see it from there. It's just, I'm not going to put any on because it is hot. But if you got to see you've really damaged the muscle fibers in your legs, you're absolutely exhausted, you feel like you can't walk after your leg day, some of this on your legs, just a little bit, you don't need loads, just roll it on the muscle you've hit, and within about 30 seconds it's going to heat up. Think along the lines of stuff like deep heat, and you are along the right lines with what this is going to do. Except what Jim was saying as well is he felt this last for an awful long time. And I know when I used this, when I trialed this after my first day, which was a pretty hard leg day over at my brother's gym, the Torture Rack, I felt like I could have a power nap afterwards. It really does soothe you, it does what it says, and I like that. So I'm going to give this one 5 out of 5. Anyway, all in all, Nip and man, you know what? Some of this stuff doesn't really float my boat, as they say, the moisturisers and stuff, but this is a good company. I'm going to keep an eye out on these. I'm glad that they got in touch and they sent me this stuff because no hype. Everything does what it says. And if you guys want to check out this range, I'll put a link on the site to their site so they can go do that. I recommend them. This one is good, Bicep Fix, and Power Workout Fix is, honestly, this is one of the best supplements best products I've reviewed for the site so far, among a pretty strong lineup as well, so I highly recommend that one. Anyway, that's my opinion. We'll just shift those ones out of the way. If you want to head over to their website, russhowpti.com, you can check out the review. I'll put the ingredients and stuff on there if you want to get a bit more in-depth than we can, because we're just about to shut the gym. Right now, I'm going to get home. It's my last video of the day, so thank God I don't have to do that intro on any more fits. I don't know if I can take it after 12 hours at work. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Bye-bye.